How you doing today? Today we are going to paint flower feelings. Yeah, what's a flower feeling? It means if the painting looks like a flower at the end, great, or a bunch of flowers, awesome, but it doesn't have to. But the thing that I want to have the feeling of is this movement and the roundness and maybe like the wind coming through, and you know, it doesn't have to be perfect. It shouldn't be perfect, but this is just about experimenting today. It's just about pushing color, seeing what it does, using the palette knife, seeing what it does. And for that, we're gonna use this awesome piece of just press board, right? With gesso on top. You can buy them at any art store. This one's 30 by 40 centimeters. I don't paint this small ever usually. All my paintings, the smallest painting I usually do is about 2.5 times bigger than this. And that's what I usually consider small, because I usually like room to move and room to push big thick paint, because you know, it makes me feel good. But I would like to experiment with smaller strokes and see what can happen, right? So flower feelings. So if you feel like doing it, grab yourself a board, follow along, and remember, it doesn't matter what it looks like. It just matters if you're having fun doing it. And we are going to develop the background, probably some white grayish, just kind of neutral background, and really paint with some thick colors. So there it is, there's the sketch I just did. You know, it's just a pen and ink sketch, and I added color to it. It's pretty cool. I think it came out really nice. I really like it. It's like really free, real thing. Different look than what we're gonna do here, because here we're gonna go with like the thick colors. But you know, you get the feeling there doesn't have to be an existing flower here. You know, if you need to look at flowers for references, go for it. I do it too as well. You know, it gives me the feeling of how these images thing. I have my phone with me. I think I have some images on of different flowers that I can flick through just to give myself a feeling. But it really doesn't matter what the colors are. We're just letting it go. It doesn't really matter 100% of the form. It's just about letting go, being free. It doesn't have to look like an actual photo or something, okay? So follow along, paint one yourself. I can highly recommend it. It's kind of going to be fun today, and enjoy it, and let's get started. I like to use a paper towel quite often as a painting rag, and you know, just kind of smooth everything out a little bit. That's nice, right? Just a nice little kind of gray, white, you know, little gray, whitish background. So let's just go for it, right? We're gonna just drop some color in here. Just like to add a little bit of color here. A bit of white. Just working our way through it. Just trying to get a form here. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just have to be flower-like, right? That big blob in the middle is kind of, I don't know if it's really so flowery-ish like I wanted it to be. We'll fix it. Sometimes you just gotta make some mushy gushy. Eventually get there. Right? Just sometimes you don't have to have an idea what you're doing. Just gotta believe that you'll eventually get it right. It's kind of groovy, right? Let's see, let's get some darker green first, huh? A bit of kind of a feeling of a leaf or two, right? Must be for my fingers over here. So I'll take a little bit of this emerald green, mix it with a little bit of white, get a color like that. Use it on the, make it kind of more exciting. Lighter green and make more of these leaves work. We had a little blue in there, huh? I think some blue would be quite wonderful on our plant. So we'll let it sit tonight. It's got to rest. Sometimes a good painting needs to rest a little bit. You know, you have to think about it. And we can probably work some more lines into it tomorrow after some of it gets a little more tackier, right? And then what's going to be really cool is, you know, we add some like lines, some definition here and there. That's it. Nothing major, nothing major. It should just be fun, little flowers, little nice. Sometimes I even sign the paintings already now because like the painting's still wet. And where's my little knife here? Here she is. So I have like nice things I can just up here, but like if I wanted to, just put my little name right. And it doesn't matter. Sometimes you don't need it the next day. Sometimes I paint over it if I don't like it. It's all cool, right? Some groovy red, yellow, funky flowers that exist only in our world. That's the most important part. In our world. And in our world, we can have any damn color we want because it's important, right? Color, 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 color. Big, thick, happy colors. So in our world, it can be anything we want. And that's what's important here. Who cares? You can get a photograph of flowers if you want them. You can paint a realistic flower if you want it. But I want to be a child. And I think that's important. Pulling out this inner child. It's just like, who cares? Do some crazy, and if it doesn't come out good, it doesn't come out good. It doesn't matter. And what matters is that we have fun. And I'm having fun. I hope you guys are having fun. Stay tuned. We'll fix it up tomorrow and bam! So today I'm going to go a little bit more into the colors. No high expectations here. I think before we end this, I think we need like I said, a piece of gold, huh? Some gold oil, but I think a little, pour a little gold. Bam. Close this one back up. What do you think we should put like a tinge of gold on that one? Gold it is, right? A little bit of gold. The middle point of these, what do you think? A swirl here. Where do I feel gold? I feel gold. There. Maybe one up here. Right? little, and one more schmoopala right here. There we go. And we got one little more piece here. Put it. One last one, right? Well, there you have it. Thanks for following along, and I think it came out all right. What do you guys think? This is like, you know, doesn't really look like a flower. Parts of it, at the very beginning, I thought, wow, I'm going really flower. But then I just let the whole feeling take over. I like the thick colors. I like the way, I like the movement lines, like this little swoosh, swoosh. I love swooshes. You know, swooshes like, to me gives this whole movement feeling, so you can't go wrong with a swoosh. So there we have it. Love the thickness of the colors, look at those. Beautiful, right? It's beautiful. Look at those. Look at that. Just delicious, right? You can almost eat it up. Thanks for following along. Thanks for enjoying this little flower feeling experiment. Yeah, it's all right. Have a good day. Come along next time and maybe we'll do a butterfly feeling experiment. Take care. You matter. Yes, you do.